project with. I'm not looking forward to college.
Hey, my name is Mario Martinez. How are you? I am doing a class assignment for Communication 110. This goes as follows. I'm a student at Columbia College, and this is my assignment. An informational speech on the health of the planet and its oceans that has or may have become considerably a place where there lies a place for innovation, but also a focus about attainability that may importantly need to be addressed. Our world's oceans have consequently sustained a dramatic impact, though directly to all of the marine environments and to some of its most precious mammals and to all of its other ecosystems of question. This vastness of the world's oceans has long been sought and believed to be in any case inexhaustible. It could remain pristine, even as we continue to from it obtain a multitude of resources from its abysses and seamlessly infinite volumes of water. Still another phenomena has been discovered. Although it surely provided that the world's only greatest biological component is so integral to others, if not to every livable environment, that this proponent is relatively vital for everything which lives to exist and for every place else to remain habitable. I was referring beyond the climate impact and the climate change to what the effects of the complex systems of our Earth can be respective of their associability in relation to one being a marine biological ecosystem of the ocean, its food chains, and the human impact element or man-made component. Firstly, plundered oceans had come past my mind, while sometimes imagining that they are poorly and becoming severely overwhelmed. And I connected this to reasonably be a cause of major harm to sea mammals. While some of the Earth's ocean life has revealed this astonishing truth, I try to learn more about it. And the issues that we are faced and experience today are attributable to economic integration. Over time, layers and layers of the ocean's biosphere pointed me further to that observation that involves how plundered, overfished fish stock populations have declined, and how the enormous increase of ocean transportation and commercial industrial testings are rather for human development or advancement research projects for developmental things, which together had implications on the on how these choices affected certain sea animals. They particularly whales, dolphins, whom greatly depend on their sensory organs to exist, had behavioral pattern implications. Others among them were walruses, tortoises, sea foxes, and other species too who suffered because of this major depletion also. I mainly cited an article from the sciencemagazine.org, browsing the internet to construct my speech. Alongside this article, there are a host of more search results that turned up and allowed me to validate sources concerning an impact to our ocean's biodiversity. Ocean Noise Stresses Whales was its title. The story was authored by Dr. Helen Fields, which to me captures the economic thought and the idea about the kind of impacts contrasted against economic advancement in consequence to this presentation's concern caused by unsustainability measures and mammals in dire peril. Two very important studies on the ocean and the protection campaign help to protect the ocean. I found a few also. One that described how exponentially excruciating ocean pollution causes the effect of marine traffic in an array of seismic methods to have a detrimental effect on the life balances and existence of such animals. I even found a couple that referenced noises and whale pods that included this subject of the two species and the and those industrial components on a page briefly displayed at the site called atphys.org, showing how whale pods and acoustic noises can be graphed and studied to some extent. In relation to how we assume water amplifies sound and that their behaviors have begun to further endanger them is a result, of course, of development and human resource advancement. Studies that I cited were concluded independently, comparative to those effects of their sensory with ocean traffic and ocean pollution. I contrast to overfishing and its impacting factors of the oceans, the mammals' health, and the excruciating tolerance of the wildlife that harms them to the point of death. My two sources are the Center for Biological Diversity and the National Resource Defense Council, which in summary cited on behalf of the oversight of the IP Director of Bioacoustics at the Cornell University's Ornithology Laboratory, a zoologic field of study, Dr. Chris Clark helped to assess the issue, along with many researchers who helped place validation on these crucial behaviors affecting the whales. I